Good morning. Happy, it should be Thursday for you if you're following the program plan. Today we have Accelerator 13. We have lower body strength, so it's going to be a leg day. I hope you're ready. We're going to work the legs. We've got 4 sets of work today. We're going to run through it all together, all right? We're going to try to do it in under 60 minutes is our goal. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. Go ahead and give me a stretch all the way to the ground. Open up the hamstrings. Good. Bring it back up, reset. Go back down. All right, you're going to walk it out so you can get into your runner's lunge position. All right, drop the back knee. We want to stretch out that hip flexor. We've got swings today. We got snatches and swings. And so that's going to really work those flexors. Shoot your hips back for another hamstring stretch. All right, forward. We're going to do it one more time. And back. Good. All right, come on up to a half kneeling position. Lean forward a little bit. Grab that back foot if you can and give me a twist. We want to get a stretch in that quad. Definitely going to be taking care of and working through those today. Good. Hands to the ground. Switch the leg that's forward. Bring your other leg forward. Drop that knee on the ground. Lean into a runner's lunge here. And then shoot your hips back. Then lean forward again. Looks like a floating head with these black pants and these black mats. Shoot back again. Good. Come to a half kneeling position. Grab that back foot if you can. Get your balance. Good. Drop everything. Come to standing. Let's get some heat into our legs. Go ahead and give me a couple squats right here. We're shooting for 10 minutes per block. All right, we're going to roll through them. If you'd like to go heavier, if you're building strength and your main goal is not weight loss, it's to build strength and muscle, you might want to take more of a pause and a rest in between so you can lift just as heavy, okay? But our rep range is good for either goal today. We're going to do our first block of work, which is a snatch to a side lunge. You are going to hold one weight in your right hand. You're going to bend down into a snatch, pop it up into a narrow squat, and then pop it out into a side lunge, and then reset. Snatch, lunge. All right, we're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So grab a weight you think you can snatch for. We're going to jump right into those. So in every block of work, you've got 2 moves for 3 sets of something, and then you've got a 45-second band burnout. So if you have a band, grab it. We're going to use it for that 45-second burnout there. If you don't have a band, that's okay. You can do it without one. But I'm going to get our clock set up here so I can put 45 seconds on it for those band moves. I'm actually going to put 50 seconds on it so it gives me time to get set. All right. So you should be all set. You should have your band. You should have your snatch lunge weight ready. We might still need a step for later or a chair for later because we're going to be doing assisted pistol squats at the very end. All right, so let's go ahead and knock out this first round of work. You are going to snatch, give me a little bit of a narrow squat, and then go into a side lunge. Let me just plug this computer in so I don't find myself in a have to re-record position. Here we go. All right, here we go. Snatch to side lunge. You got 10 on each side. You're going to bend down for a little snatch, pop it up, squat, side lunge. That's 1. Reset. Good. Once you're done on one side, go right to the other side. Snatch to side lunge. Bend and snatch. Find some breath work with it. Good. All right, you're going to put your band around your thighs and give me a glute bridge march. All right. You're in a glute bridge position. Your feet are marching. We're going to start that in 5 seconds. You're in your glute bridge and you're marching. Here for 45 seconds. Keep your hips elevated, holding that glute bridge position. Good. You can take the band off your legs. We'll leave it to the side. Take a little second to rest. Doing okay on time. We're going to do that 2 more times through before we move on to block 2. Block 2, no, block 3 is probably my favorite. Block 2 or block 3, not this block 1. But those side lunges, they get such good work done in our inner thighs right here. So they're really good for us. And that snatch, power move, you can't go wrong there. All right, here we go. Snatch to side lunge. We got 10 on each side. Knock them out. See you at the end. Go. Snatch, side lunge, reset. Switch sides. Once you knock one out, go right to the other. Y'all, a little trick on leg day, wear your tightest compression pants. It gives you extra support around your mid back. So my back was already sore this morning when I woke up, so I was like, I gotta put my compression pants on to help my lower back. A little trick there. All right, we got 45 seconds on the clock. Grab your band. You're gonna put it around those knees. We got a 45-second march. Coming at you in 5 seconds. Your hips should be elevated. Good. One more round. Let's block. And then we're moving on to block 2. Ready? You got about 3 minutes to stay on time and get this block done. Grab some water. Turn the music up. Turning it up in my head. Last little set of work here. Snatch to side lunge. Pause if you need more time to rest. Otherwise, we're going. You got 3 sets of 10. Knock it out. Last one got me. All right. Other side here. 3 sets of 10. Knock them out. Good. Get your band around your knees. Let me go ahead and do that before our press go. All right. 5 seconds. Glute bridge marches. Go. Let's go up. Knees march. Keep those hips high. You feel your hips falling. Readjust. Push them back up. And then keep marching. Good. We're on to block number 2. All right. So in this block, just checking our time, we are doing a good morning to squat sequence, followed by a lunge to squat sequence, followed by donkeys. All right, donkeys, you can do your band. Let me get this mat out of my way so I don't trip on it. All right, so have your band ready for those donkeys. Your first move, you're going to put a weight behind your neck, or you're going to hold a weight here. You are going to give me a good morning. No, sorry. You are going to give me a squat. At the bottom, you're going to push your hips back into a good morning and then stand. So you go squat, shoot your butt back, bring it up, all right? It's like a 3-part move, but it's a really great one. So put that weight on the back of your neck, or squat, push back into good morning, then stand, all right? And then we have a lunge squat sequence. You got 10 of them. Might not want weight for these. That's up to you. You are going to step backwards into a lunge, pivot to the side, stand up, go back into your sumo squat, pivot to the front, stand up. So show you again, reverse, pivot, up, down, pivot, in. That's 1. Each time you go to one side, it's 1, all right? You can also do that forward if you'd rather. You can go lunge, pivot, up, squat, pivot, back. If you want more out of that one, when you go forward and you pivot, lunge, pivot, give me a hop, pivot, back. You can also add weight to this, all right? I'm going to do my first one body weight, and then I think I'm going to add some weight or the hop into it, all right? And then we've got alternating donkey kicks, stand on your knees, donkey kicking, you know that move. Let's go ahead and get set up for those good morning squats, all right? Grab yourself a weight. Leave your chest open and nice and high, all right? Here, you need a squat, push back into a good morning, and then stand. You've got 15 of those. If those feel high, I want you to go down to 12. Ready? Squat, good morning, stand. That's 1. Squat, good morning, stand. 2. Good. Now you've got 10 of those lunge to squat sequences. I'm going to go forward for mine. Remember, every time you come back to this position, it's 1. All right, so step, pivot, up, down, pivot, step, that's 1. You got 10. 2, 3, 4. Great move for your hip flexors, pivoting like that. It's a good mobility move. Gonna get your band. We got donkeys. Donkey. 45 seconds on the clock. Maybe. Yeah. Ready? Get down. You got 5 seconds to start them. 3, 2, 1. You are alternating. Go up and alternate. Or do 1 this round, do one side the other round, and then split them the last round. Up to you. Remember, toe goes to the ceiling. I was pointing a little too far to the back. We need to go up. When I go up, my band goes up. Good. All right. We're back at the top to that squat. Good morning. In just a second, give yourself a little rest here. I'm going to go heavier for that squat. Good morning. You do what you need to do. Get a drink. Change the music. Don't pick up your phone though. All right. Squat. Good morning. Pause. 50 more time. We are rolling. In that good morning, when your hips shoot back, you should still have a little bit of bend in your knees. Your knees should never be locked out, all right? Give me a little bit of bend there. All right. Get it on your back. Narrow squat. Push that butt back to a good morning and stand. And you got 15 or 12, so 15 sounds daunting. Go. Probably one of my favorite moves. I love the fluidity of that movement. I'm going to grab a weight here for my squat sequence, or my lunge to squat sequence. All right. I like to tap my knee on the ground each time to kind of give me some feedback. Feel free to do that or not. You got 10. Step forward, pivot, up, step backward, pivot, up. Ready? Go. Forward, pivot, up, down, pivot, back. Forward, pivot, up, down, pivot, back. Ooh, got lost my balance on that one. Okay, good. Get your band. I'm going to do a different band. Hopefully one that holds to my pants. 45 seconds on the clock. I think this one's going to slide too. We go in 3, 2, 1. Alternating donkeys. One of the worst. Good. We got one more round of that. Might as well just throw this band away. That was useless. Let's try this one. Let's just try them all. All right, we got one more round of that, and then we're on to block number 3. All right, hopefully you're sticking with me. Get you a drink. Change the music. Pack the baby. Whatever you gotta do. And then grab your weight. I'm going to go heavier again for those squats to good mornings because they're feeling really good. All right, I'm going to go heavier for my lunge sequence also. I encourage you to do the same. All right, challenge yourself. Here we go. You got 15 or 12, whatever reps you've been doing. Squat it down, push it up to a good morning, and stand. You got 10. Find a breath sequence that works for you and hold it. All right? Knock them out. Whew. All right. So see, every move from me on that, every movement had a breath, and that's what you should strive for. And then afterwards, you're like, I can't catch my breath. All right? So strive for every movement having a breath. All right? Those exhales are really good for when you're pushing weight. All right? So for your lunges, you might want to do an inhale as you step, and an exhale as you make movement happen. All right? So let's knock this last round of squat and lunge sequence out. Forward, pivot up, down, pivot back. Here we go. Forward, pivot, up, down, pivot, back. Good. If you find yourself that it's hard to do breath work while you're counting, you should practice breath work during the hit circuits because you don't have to count. And then you'll get practice at it and you'll get really good at it. And you'll be able to do it with the strength sets too. Ooh, this one's heavier. Okay. So practice your breath work on moves like this that are timed where you don't have to keep count because then you can focus on your breath. So every movement gets a breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Exhale when your foot goes up for this, all right? Here we go. We start in 3, 2, 1. you practice your breath work on that one. We are done with block 2, going to block 3, which I think is my fave, because it's got swings, and everybody loves a good swing. And it's got a new swing that we haven't done yet. So let me show that to you. We are going to be, let me get a colored mat so y'all can see my feet better for this one. All right, yeah. You're going to be in a B stance. I think I've showed y'all a B stance before, but a B stance is going to be your toe is even with your heel. You're kind of like this. So all your weight is on one side. All right, so this would be a right B stance because you're on your right leg and your toe is providing stability. All right, and then this would be a left leg B stance. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a weight and we're going to swing on one leg. All right, so whatever leg is stabilized, the weight is on that side, and you are swinging using one leg and you're tapping that weight at the top, just like this. Swing, tap, swing, tap. You're swinging straight. You're not leaning to the side. Your body is centered. All right, you are just putting all the weight on one leg. So your hands are here. You swing just like a regular swing. Your back goes flat, just like this. All right, and then you tap. So it's just a hinge here. You're not bending your legs. You're not squatting. You are here. You are hinging. We got that on the right side. Then the left side, we got 12 of each. I originally wrote 15 in here and bumped it down to 12. Feel free to go back up to 15 if you'd like. But I know these are new. And then our banded move, the band is going around your thighs. You are sitting in a squat and you are tapping out just like this. All right, so have that band ready. I'm going to move my mat now, but just know your toe should be even with your heel, if not like right behind the ball of your foot, like where your foot starts to arch. You'll feel the feeling, but it needs to be wide enough to give you stability, but close enough to make sure that all your weight is on one side. This leg should be carrying no weight, all right? Let's do it. Have to clean all that up later. All right, so 12 B stance swings. Remember, the weight is on the side of the leg that's stabilized. You're swinging that weight back and coming up for 1 to 12. All right, here we go. You got 12 swings. Find your breath work if you can. If you can do breath in, keep count. And go. Once you've knocked them out on one side, go straight to the other. So you might be more stable on one side than the other. That's okay. Find deep breath. Breathe out. Breathe in on the up. Good. Squat, tap out. Get your band around your thighs. Ready? Remember, always pause the video if and when you need. We're going to do squat tap outs in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Sink it down. Tap it out. You don't have a real deep squat here, just enough to engage those thighs. Find a rhythm. Every move has a breath, just like in yoga. By the way, if you practice yoga, it will help you with your breath work here. I just picked it up this year. It's helped me so much be more aware of my breathing. Highly recommended. If you're in the Beyond Fit Facebook group, Janelle does yoga for us on Thursdays a lot. It's a fun time. You should hop in there. Oh, they burn. Okay. Good. Block 3, round 1. Done. You're doing great. On time. I told you guys yesterday, prepare yourselves for a longer workout today. We're getting strength work. It just takes time. Unless you want to do high intensity, which I would prefer to do high intensity every single day over a longer workout, but not everybody's the same. So we do breaks. All right, I'm gonna go heavier in that swing. You should too, if it felt good. Get yourself stabilized. Get ready to breathe through the movement. Once you get reset and situated, knock them out. I'm doing 15, but the minimum is 12. If you really put your weight into the heel of the foot at a stabilize, you will feel that strength building needing to be used in your glute. So dig that heel into the ground. Even lift your toes if it helps you increase your form. All right? Other side. Get your band. Squat tap outs. We're not skipping them. Okay. We're banded. Kind of. Not loving the bands today. Or they're not loving me. 5 seconds. We go. In 3, 2, 1. Dropping in. Try not to let your knees cave in. Fight the resistance of that band. Halfway there. Three seconds. That one feels much longer than the other one. All right, one more round here. Stick with me. Rest if you need. Pause the video if you need. We're rolling over here. On the recording end, you got 15 swings. B stand single arm swings. Here we go. You're starting to feel your lower back get tight. Squeeze your glutes and your core. Squeeze everything. done with those. Last burner move, block 3. That was about it. I've never fallen down on camera, but that was about it. All right, 45 seconds. Knock it out. Find that cleansing breath. 2, 1, go. You're in a squat. A low squat. All right, kind of like a high squat. You're not too low. But you're definitely not here. Not doing much for you. Get down. Definitely feeling it in those outer glutes. Come on. Okay, last round here. We've got assisted pistols. We did this on week 1, so bring it back in on week 3. All right. You're doing pistol squats. You're either going down on both legs and coming up on one, all right, or you're going down on one leg and coming up on both, or you're doing the whole thing. I'm going to alternate between options there. You can also get a higher chair if you need something a little higher. All right, you got 10 on each side. All right, I'm probably going to alternate mine where I'm doing 20, but I'm doing right, left, right, left, right, left. By the way, you got 10 on each side, and then we have banded wolf raises, and I'll show you those when we get there. We're getting on the floor for those. And your band's not going around your ankles or your thighs. It's going around your arms this time. All right? So, 3 sets of 10, pistol squats, whatever that looks like for you. Assisted. Take your option. Try to go down on one leg or up on one leg. If that's all too much for you, you're going down far, lift your feet, and then go up. You got 2 sets of 10, okay? Knock them out. Give them to me. Go. So I did 5 on one side, and I'm using my heel a little bit to get myself up. I'm doing 5 on the other side. Heel goes down. That was 1 set of 10. Do whatever mod you need, but you're practicing that isolated strength here, all right? I'm going to take another option here. That was 5 on one side of going down on one and coming up on both. We'll do 5 on the other side the same. Now I'm going to try to reverse it. I'm going to down on both and up on one. Join me on the floor. Wolf raises. You're laying down. Your arms are providing tension in the band. All right. Your knees are going to be elevated, and your feet are going to drop one by one for a wolf raise like this. So our core move that we're adding in there. All right, we got 45 seconds on the clock. Oh man. In 5 seconds we start. And go. You want to elevate this move, lift your chest off the ground, hold the tension, or do it dead bug style. Keep the tension and put those arms overhead. Good, holy cow, this round is definitely the finishing round. I know those pistols are tough. Hang in there with them. Remember to take a whole squat option if you need, or do pistol, squat, pistol, squat. I took every modification, right? All right, let's knock them out. You got pistols. Take your option. Split them up how you need. 2 sets of 10 on each leg. No, 1 set of 10 on each leg. What am I talking about? I think I'm going to do all my right side this time and then all my left side. There's 1 set of 10 for me. The option I took that time was to go down on one leg for 5 and then come up on one leg for 5. And I did one side, so I'm going to do my next side now. I think last time I might have did double. I don't know what I did last time. So my right leg is going to be the leg that's working this time. First, I'm going to start with going down and coming up on one leg. Now I'm going to go down on one and come up on both. Done with those. 1 more round of them. All right, 50 seconds on the clock. Get down for your wolf raises. We go in 5. Separate the arms, hold tension. Good. All right, team. last round of work, and we are out of here in under an hour as the goal is done. All right. I'm going to give this time to cool down, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Pause if you need. You got 10 on each leg. Alternate them how you need to. And go. Got my first round knocked out. Going in for my second set. Try to control your sit, not like I just did. Good. We got one more thing to do. 2 more things. Because the stretch matters. 50 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds till we go. 3, 2, 1. Drop those feet. Good. All right, drop everything. Stay on the ground. Take a second. And when you're ready, we're going to do a laying figure 4. You're going to put one ankle on your knee. You're going to put your arm through the hole. Grab your other knee and roll up. Good stretch in the outer glute. Roll your ankle a couple times. Good. Take that same leg that's on your ankle, grab it, and let it fall out to the side. Do what you can here. Yoga strap if you got one accessible. Use my band. Let it fall out to the side. Get a good stretch in the inner thigh. Good. If you've got room, or if you need room, pivot yourself. Let it fall to the other side now. Keep one arm, this arm on the ground. Let the legs fall the opposite way. Good. Now bring it into your elbow. Good. All right. Other leg. Figure 4. Get my mat back under me. Put that ankle on the knee. Put the hand through the hole. Pull it to you. Good. Get your band. If you got it still, put it on your foot. Let your foot fall to the outside. bring it around. All the other side. Good, stretching that lower back and the glute here. Stay here as long as you need. Otherwise, bring that foot into the armpit. Good. Roll on up to a seated position. Stretch out to your toes. Good old hamstring stretch here. You should do a half seated stretch and a butterfly stretch as well. I'm going to stop the video for easier uploading purposes. But you guys remember, tomorrow is upper body strength day. Your lower body's going to be a little sore. Make sure you get your post-workout nutrition in. That way it's not as sore. I'll see you tomorrow for upper body day. It's probably going to be about the same length. We're hitting every single muscle in the upper body. So be prepared to be here for 45 minutes or more. I will see you then. Bye.